Hi guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
And today we're talking about when to introduce your new partner to your
children.
kids. Yeah, we're doing a series on the blended family. Because we get so many questions about blended family and what it's like. What it's like when you introduce the kids, what the kids think, what it's like being the parents to the blended family, the blended kids.
That's probably the worst part for me. To know what the kids think of you.
We're going to talk about all that anyway. And I think what makes us especially unique is we are not only an interracial couple or interracial family, we're also an intercultural, intercontinental, you name it. So we've got a lot of issues that we come across, but we're going to be
what do you call them, issues though?
No, I think uniqueness, is that the word? Unique stuff that we go through.
Issues.
I think they're unique stuff.
Are they hurdles or?
Hurdles, isn't that issues?
I don't know. Anyway,
is that the issue? Saying issues make it a bad thing, or
no?
Because an issue can be a good issue. Yeah,
a good issue.
Yeah, I've got some good issues.
There's some good issues.
And some interesting ones as well. But we'll be sharing all that during our series. But for today, we're talking about when to introduce the kids. And before we start the video, guys, don't forget to press the like button, leave a little comment, and press the subscribe button as well. Oh, also the notification bell as well.
Yeah, ring the bell as well.
We are not relationship experts.
No, we're not. Definitely not.
We can only talk about our experiences and how we did our things and our thought process as well. So we will start with Mr. L.
Well,
when did you meet the kids?
You met my two sons. I think it was about 3 or 4 months into the relationship.
Oh, I think that's about right,
See, I have my children every 2 weeks. And they stay at my house.
So what we're doing before that, we were meeting when the kids were not there, isn't it?
So we were seeing each other on the weekends. I didn't have the kids. So one weekend I had the kids. Sandra came down from Sheffield and stayed at my house. And then
the boys came.
And she met the kids. And it went okay.
It went okay, we get along. We get along very well with the boys.
But the kids were a lot younger then, though. There was like 12 and...
but it could have gone really bad there, because especially the younger they are, apparently the more problematic they can be. Because to them, this is a new thing that you are introducing. They're so used to just seeing, okay, the mommy and daddy are not together anymore. Oh, by the way, did we explain what blended family is? Because people don't know what it is.
Blended family?
Well,
it's when two families come together. I've got 2 kids, and she's got 2 kids, and we come together, and we got 4 kids.
Which the normal unit, the normal family unit is mommy and daddy are together, and then they have kids. They go together, they get together, and they have kids. But the blended family is mommy and daddy from one family is there and has babies, and then mommy and daddy from this family is together, have babies, and then they break up, and then the mummies or the daddies from each family meets, and then they have another unit as well. So the kids have got like their mummies, maybe the real, like in the case of the girls, for me, they've got their mummy who's staying with a partner who's not their biological father, and then they've also got their fathers as well.
Are you following this? Are you following?
So they've got a bit of a blend in the family. And same again with Steve. Steve's kids, they stay with their mummy most of the time, and then they come every other weekend to stay with their daddy, who also got another mother figure in the family. So that's how we're all blended.
So it's a big
blend of stuff.
Milkshake.
And ours is the pro milkshake because we've got all sorts of nationalities in our blended family. We've got the African Nubian princesses there. We've got the pure Englishness there. We've also got a mix as well because Steve's boys are biracial. So they've got, and the mum is from the part, she's biracial as well, isn't she? But she's, the other side of her is the West Indian origin, and then also mixed with English white. So it's all a mix. It's all a mix with everything. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, for me, when I introduced my kids, at that time when I was dating Steve, my kids were living separately, isn't it? I was living with Nash, and CJ was living with her dad at that time. I think Yeah. So I think it was about 3 months. I think we went for about 3 months as well,
3 months,
dating. Yeah. And because I was a single mom, staying with my kids full time. When I was meeting with Steve, I was arranging for childcare. So yeah, that's something that big issue.
So I never met Nash.
Yeah. So Steve didn't meet Nash. The reason why,
for quite a while.
Yeah, the reason why I had that thought.
Or CJ.
Yeah, or CJ as well. Even though I was still seeing my kids whenever. CJ was staying with dad, but I was seeing it quite a lot as well. But I never, within the first 3 months, I didn't introduce Steve to my kids because I didn't want to introduce my kids to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I mean, you don't want them to say, "Oh, mommy."
Not that you date a lot of men.
No. I don't. No, I don't.
No,
it's just that
don't get that idea.
Yeah. I needed to be sure. You need to be certain. You need to be thinking, yeah, this is where we're going with this man.
But you can't introduce your kids to every man that you take on a date.
It's just not right. The kids, you, as a parent, you can tell your kids, "Oh, don't do this." But if you're doing it yourself, kids learn more by the actions, by what they see, than what they're told. So you need to be able to show the kids what you would expect, what you'd want for them as well. So I chose anyway to pursue this relationship with Steve.
To make sure we were solid.
We were tied together to think, okay, this is what I want. This guy, I'm okay, I'm cool with him first before I can think about the next level. It's more about the next level, isn't it? Thinking about
next level,
we're good together, we get along, we like the same things,
because don't forget, it was 6 months before we moved in together.
Yeah, because everything is stage by stage, isn't it? Is a relationship.
Yeah.
I think what the issue is with most of the people that I think that watch us or that have got questions is more, I think it's coming from more of a single mother basis, where she's mainly maybe the main carer, the main parent basically to the children.
Yeah.
She stays with the kids full time.
Yeah. Well, most mothers do, don't they?
Yes. That's the more normal thing. I don't know. I think it's not nice to say that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, every situation is different, but that's more the common way. Yeah. The kids are staying with their mothers. So and then now I understand it can be difficult, especially when like the way we were meeting quite a lot, didn't we?
We met every other week. Was it every week?
No, not even that. During the week we were meeting as well.
Yeah. We met quite a lot, didn't we?
I think pretty much every other time that I was off, we were trying to make time together, really.
Yeah.
So it was a bit difficult to, especially as a single mom, you're already paying for childcare for you to go to work because I was a working mom. I still am a working mom. So you're working full time. So you're paying for childcare to go to work for the kids, and then you also pay for childcare to see your boyfriend. So I understand why some other mothers choose to introduce their boyfriend a lot earlier on, maybe when they're not quite sure.
Yeah, so they can save on the
money.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't advise that, and I wouldn't think that you don't want to risk, because there's so many sick people out there. Yeah. Very, very sick people. So you don't want to risk that into exposing your kids to that kind of situation.
Yeah.
I think I was a bit lucky from my side, because I had my good friend Mildred. Mildred was there.
Yeah,
she was
she
was really good. Mildred, she was my rock, really. I really honestly owe a lot to her. But every time she would say, "Sandra, you know what? You deserve to be happy." You need a friend who's seen you through the worst and know that you deserve to be happy. They want what's good for you. They want you to be happy, and that was Mildred for me. And Mildred was just like, "Sandra, you deserve to be happy. If you feel you want to see your boyfriend," and Mildred knew everything that was happening in the relationship anyway as well. So she was also fond of Steve as well. So she was like, "Sandra, and they were seeing you this happy before. This guy makes you very, very happy, and he's a good guy. Steve is good. If most people anyway, Steve, you guys are food. You're easy to food." I'm just joking, guys. But yeah, people, they were so fond of Steve, and they knew that he was, how Steve spoils me, rotten and everything. Like, this guy just worships the ground that you walk on. So you deserve to be with him, and if you need to work on the relationship with him, I'm here. And Steve Mildred has really brought up the kids, didn't she? Really, from when she was a baby, really Nash.
Yeah. Well,
so
Nash
has known it from she was a baby.
Born, yeah.
So she used to help me with childcare even when Nash was a baby. So to her, into Nash as well, going to Mildred's house wasn't like, "Oh my God, my mom is alienating me." She was used to. She was raised up as almost like twins with Mildred's son. Yeah. So to her, it was like going to a second house, really. So to me, I felt comfortable taking my kids there as well, and I could take my time on to when to introduce my kids to my new partner. But when I was certain, I was thinking, and the thing is, again, before I introduced Nashi to Steve,
it wasn't planned though, was it?
It wasn't, but I used to talk. I used to kind of like plant seeds on Nash, really, because she knew, and I don't have any secrets with my kids. So I would tell her, "Mommy's going for a date. She's going to meet a friend." yeah, I just saying she's gonna meet a friend. Mommy's got a friend. So and this friend is buying her DVD. You know, this is what this somebody was doing, right?
Don't forget, she was 5 years old back then.
Yeah. So I say, mommy's got a special friend that she's going to go and see, and she's like, okay, fine. And what she was most liking was. But what she was most impressed by, I think, when it comes to this friend that Mommy is going to see, was this friend was very clever. He knew what to do. He would buy little gifts for Nash every time I met him. Really, you know, he used to be, because Steve likes film, and I think he knew that, you know, kids also loves film, so he used to buy like all these like DVDs, like Montana, you know, Hannah Montana.
I used to buy
Moana.
I used to buy a Disney
Frozen,
film every weekend.
Yeah, because she was about 5, so she knew what. He knew what kids that age, girls that age would like anyway, wasn't it? So he used to buy her something. So at the time I come back from there, say, oh, my friends bought you this, and she'd be like, oh, tell him I said thank you, that kind of thing. So so Nashe knew that I had this friend who seemed to also take it, and for me, I think it also made me think, okay, this guy is actually thinking of my kids as well. He's actually he's very interested in me. He seems to like me, and not only is he liking me just as Sandra, but he's also interested in my kids. In a nice way, in a fatherly figure way, because I know some single people out there. Another tip again I want to say to the single mothers is make sure, the good thing is, I don't know what is it called now again, that we've talked about it on the lives. There's thing where you can run your partner with the police. Do a background check.
Background check.
Yeah, do a background check, guys, because again, like I said, there are very sick people out there.
You on me?
I didn't, because I didn't know about it.
Ooh.
Imagine, I think I still should. So yeah, that's what I was saying about introducing. And okay, how was the introduction? Oh, did you talk about your introduction? How it was for me and you and the boys?
Well, for me, the boys, I think the boys just, I said before, the boys came for the weekend and you was there.
And we just clicked, really. They're just laid back, the boys. They're not trouble.
They're not bothered.
They're not bothered.
They're boys. They're boys. So
they're just boys with the boys kind of thing. And the thing is, with boys, the best thing is if you feed the boys like to be fed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feed them, or, you know, talk to them about it. At that time, I brought in a little girlfriend. Remember?
Video games.
Yeah, he had a little girlfriend, remember?
Yeah.
And we talk about his girlfriend. He used to ask me for a little advice. You know, it was nice, just chatting. It was really good. And Brendan was very interested about asking about what Africa was like and stuff, because obviously I was probably one of the few first Africans met. Was that the first African he's met?
First African.
First African he's ever met. So he was very interested in asking about Africa, and it was good. We really got along together. For the girls, CJ, I think CJ met.
I met CJ in Meadowhall in Sheffield.
Yeah, we went for a date. Was it lunch date?
You picked
CJ up,
and I met you in Meadowhall. We met in there.
Yeah, and then we did a little shopping. Then
we did some shopping and we went to Nando's.
Yeah. Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Was it Nando's or was it Mama?
No, went to Nando's.
Nando's, yeah, in Meadowhall. So I remember that, and again, I kind of like prepared CJ as well. You know, you just talk about, you know, Mommy's got a little friend, and she's gonna meet. You know, you're gonna meet.
CJ was what? She was 12. No, 13.
She's 20 now, babe. She was 14.
She was 14.
Yeah, she was 14. So she was a lot older, and she understood what was going on. And
she was 14 going on 26.
Yeah. My daughters are very mature, aren't they, for their age, really? So so they knew what was happening as well, and they were. What I liked about my girls is they were really happy for me. They were really happy. But I think they could see that I was happy myself, and I think for them, as long as whatever I was making Mommy happy, as long as Mommy's happy, they're happy as well. So CJ was really, she couldn't wait to meet this boyfriend of mine, and she liked him. She
was laughing a lot, wasn't she? Though.
Yeah. That's CJ though, isn't it? Yeah. So So like I said, that the interview with Nash. How was introduction? I was impressed with Nash.
I think she was more. I think she because.
Where was that? Where did we meet? Where was that?
CJ was laughing because I'm his first white boyfriend, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So she was like a bit. What?
She was taken aback.
Yeah, she wasn't sure.
Because she knew that I was not really into the Caucasian.
Into the Caucasian type.
So I think to most of my friends, really, they were surprised that I actually went for a Caucasian man. Nothing wrong with Caucasian men, guys. I did a video anyway, didn't I, about why I wouldn't date a Caucasian man. So to her, she was like, "Wow, Mommy, okay." But anyway, you know, he's making you happy, and that's really important, and that's good.
Yeah.
Innit? And with Nash, where were we when you met Nash?
She was at she was at Joyce's.
Aunt Joyce's house, yeah. Oh yeah, and she was getting her hair done, wasn't she?
Getting
Aunt
her hair
Joyce?
done, yeah.
Yeah, and then when we got there, then I messaged her on the iPad.
Yeah.
I said, "Mommy's here."
Yeah, and she.
And I told her before she had her hair done. I said, "We'll come. Mommy's going out with Steve, but
we'll come and see you.
But we'll come and see you afterwards."
But it wasn't planned, was it? It was like a spur, wasn't it? It was like passing by, wasn't we? We was in Sheffield on a date, weren't we? And we thought, and you said, "Oh, Joyce's lives up there." I said, "Let's go up there."
Are you sure?
Yeah, and you said, "Oh, let me just text her and tell her we're nearby." And then, yeah, and then we parked up like, I don't know, 30 feet from the door, and she ran down the street.
Ah.
Yeah.
And what happened then?
Oh, she gave me a hug, and she was fine, wasn't she?
She was such a hugger. Now she's such a hugger. Now not so. She still is a little bit, isn't she? She still is. She's still a hugger. She's now a twin. What do you call it?
What?
Twin. What do they call that age? Before the teenage age. She calls it. I can't ask her what she calls it. It's like a twin. Preteen. She's a preteen.
She's a preteen.
Preteen. So she's still a little. When she's got a moment, when she wants a hug, she's very cuddly. She'll come and cuddle you. Yeah. So. Yeah, okay, now another question again, because I'm sure I get these questions as well. Why did you wait for 3, what was it?
4 months.
3-4 months, yeah.
Well, you wait. For me, I don't think you should introduce your kids to multiple people before you know you're sure about the person. Because it gives the wrong impression to the kids as well.
And I think the other thing again is with us, it was 3 months, but it was a real 3 months.
Yeah, we saw each other.
We saw each other quite a lot.
Yeah.
So because some people can say, "Oh yeah, it was 3 months," but then they meet once a month.
Yeah, once a month.
That's different. For us, it was like probably 2
or 3 times a week.
We would meet. So it was a proper 3 months, wasn't it? We knew each other. We were spending most of the time together.
Yeah, and we knew each other really well, didn't we? So it wasn't a thing like
we'd see each other 3 times and
then let's meet the kids. No, I think that's wrong. I don't think. I know it's wrong for us. For you, it might be
okay. Everybody's different. Yeah. Another thing again. Why didn't you wait until maybe 6 months or a year?
Well, it all depends when it feels right, doesn't it? It's got to feel like it's time. Do you know what I mean? If it don't feel right in your heart, you don't think, where you think just leave it a few more weeks.
And you don't want to leave it too long though.
If it's too long, then it's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's weird because you'll have had this relationship with this person. Because I think when it comes to kids are a deal breaker, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
they are a deal breaker.
Imagine you see someone for 6 months, and then you meet the children, and the children hate
them. And you can pretend to try and ignore what the kids feel, but really you can't ignore that.
No.
You can't continue to somebody who the kids hate. So yeah, it's something that you will be like, you'll be like so wary, so so aware of, isn't it? When you're in a relationship, when you think, okay, fine, yeah, we're getting along very well, but meeting the kids, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
You think,
massive.
God, I hope the kids are gonna like him. And for us, really, I'm really grateful.
We were lucky, really.
Our kids got along. They get along actually together as well. They get along very well. Yeah. So which is really good.
I mean, Nash likes to torment Bladen.
Oh yeah, she torments him. Yeah, she's a proper sibling.
She torments him.
Bladen loves these games, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that's probably what he does. He's a teenager who loves these games. So most times when he's here, he's in his room playing his games, and Nash just comes in. All I hear is, "No, stop it! Stop it, Nash!
Nash, get out!
Nash, get out! Get out!" So it's like, but it's innocent sibling rivalry, really, which is. It's nice to see, and they're always thinking of each other, really, when doing stuff as well. So that's good. So anyway, that's about it, really.
Any questions? Please put them down on the bottom. We'll try to answer everybody's questions.
Yeah, you know what we like, and we like to talk with you guys in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, and also give us a like button, guys. The YouTube loves the likes, so make sure you do that.
The algorithm
loves that, and honestly, and thank you anyway for your support. You're supporting us really well, and you can see that, and we're loving it.
Yeah, we do.
So we will continue with this blended series.
That's our story, but yours might differ. So let us know.
Let us know how long. Let us know how long it was for you until you introduced your kids and why you did that.
And did it work out?
Yeah. As well. And
was it too soon or was it too late?
And if you've got any issues, if you've got any stories that came about as well, we like your stories, yes. And if you want to share your story or if you want to share anonymously, you by all means contact us on Sandra and Steve on Instagram. DM us.
We like especially juicy stories.
Juicy ones. Guys, we love juicy stories. So if there's an issue that arose, especially hit us in the DMs. We can share the story on here. And yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
So, as I said earlier, don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and comment below.
Yeah, guys.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.